Hey guys, it's Camus and another edition of Chess Beauty. At the end of Chess Beauty 37, we had this position. This was submitted kindly by Zeitnot Acrobat, and it's a little unusual. It's from an actual game, Jung-Sabos from 1952. Actually, I have no information on this game whatsoever. I couldn't find it in the databases, and when I asked Zeitnot Acrobat about it, he said he got it from a book of, I think it was Karsten Muller's Endgame Studies. So we don't actually know if the solution is what was played in the game or was just a line that could have occurred. But anyway, the position is white to play and win. Have a stab at it. I'll mention that I did manage to solve this, but it wasn't easy. So that should give you some hope. Okay, so I assume you've taken a look at it. And first off the bat, we have a couple of tempting possibilities here. First one I looked at was bishop to f6 check. Sadly, this doesn't work. Bishop f6, king takes f6 is forced. Queen takes h4. So we've won the exchange here, but after king to e6, and we don't have any real meaningful checks here. The king and pawn endgame is not won after queen to e4 because the black king infiltrates in time. So our only other check here is queen to h3, king to f6, king to h4, king to e6, and if we try something like queen to d8, after queen e5, it's just a draw. Both kings are exposed to queen checks, and a familiar situation for many of us. Okay, so that disposes of that. Other move I looked at was f4 check, but this also fails. To rook takes f4, bishop to c3, a rather odd move, but I mean, what else is white going to do here? He's allowing the bishop to be protected by the queen, maybe threatening something like a bishop to d2 someday, who knows. Rook to g4. Actually, I should mention if you press rook to h4 here, bishop to f6 check wins. So that's no good, but instead after bishop to c3 he plays rook to g4, then he's okay. After queen to f3, queen takes f3, g takes f3, rook to c4, bishop to e1. It's really all over. I followed this line a little bit with Houdini to see if there was any some sort of save, but there isn't. King to f4, king to g2, rook to c2, bishop to f2, h4, king to g1, h3, bishop to a7, king f3, king h1, g5, bishop g1, g4, bishop h2, g3, bishop g1, rook d2, bishop. Okay, so there's a few more moves, but black mates very quickly here. So okay, so those were the best choices, or at least the first choices I looked at. The solution is queen to h4. A little surprising, but there it is. Queen to h4 check. Naturally, black is forced to take the queen. And now, this move's not too hard to see. Bishop to f6. And it's curious, but in this position, the black king has no moves. So he's forced to play g5. And now, here is the move that gave me so much difficulty. And congratulations if you found this. Bishop c3. The point of this move is it's basically threatening mate, and due to Zugzwang. And if you look at it, if the g pawn moves, say g4, then bishop to f6 is checkmate. So the black king has no moves. The pawns are blockaded except for the g pawn that we just looked at, and so that only leaves the queen. So where can the queen move? Okay, if the queen moves off of the second rank, say he moves to queen to d1, then g3 is checkmate. Similarly, if after bishop to c3 he moves queen to f1, this is also checkmate. So where is the queen going to go? Well, the best move is, what is the best move here? It's queen to f2, maintaining the pin on that pawn. What else can he do? And now we have another very fine move from black, bishop to e5. And this renews the threat of a g3 check and leaves black in a similar position as to what we just looked at. If he moves off the second rank, then either bishop to g3 or g3 is checkmate. Again, if g4, bishop to f6 is checkmate. If queen to g1, well, of course, we just take them. And after bishop to e5, queen to e2, maintaining the pin, then bishop to g3 is checkmate. So best move, although there are no best moves in this position, is queen to e1. But g3 check, queen takes g3, bishop takes g3 is mate. Very nice. Almost hard to believe that that wasn't a composed study. It actually came from a game. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that one, and thanks again to Zeitnot Acrobat for providing that. Everyone else is welcome to submit cool positions for future shows. And we'll look ahead to our next show. Chess Beauty, going to be 39, I guess what will be. And this is, what is this? This is White to Play and Win. This is a very cool puzzle too. So take a look at it, try to solve it, and we'll see you on the next Chess Beauty. Thank you for watching.